In a silent universe, galaxies swirled endlessly, and among them floated a single luminous planet. This was alien, glowing faintly and moving freely without a sun. Beneath its surface, streams of energy pulsed like living veins. Rivers of light traced patterns across forests, mountains, and oceans. Floating landmasses hovered gently above the surface, held by invisible energy. The light seemed alive, responding subtly to unseen forces. Without sunlight, the planet still shimmered in shades of blue and gold. Streams of energy weaved delicate trails across the terrain. At night, the glow revealed textures invisible by day. Alien existed, fragile yet eternal, alive through its living light. Cities rose, shaped by glowing streams of energy flowing through them. Towers and buildings pulsed with light, as if alive. Transportation followed paths made entirely of radiance. People moved comfortably, rarely questioning their world. Bridges shimmered beneath the energy that powered everything. Children played under streetlights that brightened with laughter. Massive towers distributed living light across the city. At night, the skyline glowed brighter than distant stars. The light reacted subtly to human movement. Life on Alien depended entirely on this radiant energy. Then the light began to hesitate. Energy slowed, just enough to be noticed. Vehicles paused mid-air, flickering briefly. Citizens sensed something was wrong, but ignored it. Monitors reported fluctuations no one could explain. The light pulsed unevenly for the first time in centuries. Weather systems hesitated before responding. Some scientists noticed subtle instability. Darker zones began to appear across the city. Alien was changing, quietly and unnervingly. One mind did not ignore the signs. Knox, a teenage inventor. He worked alone in an abandoned laboratory, surrounded by old equipment. Holographic equations floated in the air around him. His eyes reflected questions no one else asked. Forbidden books and theories filled his workspace. On a table rested the spectral lens, faintly glowing. Knox refused to stop searching for answers. The lab glimmered softly with blue and gold light. He recorded patterns no one else noticed. And then he activated the device for the first time. The light opened to his observation, revealing fragments of memory. Not data, not particles, these were thoughts and ideas. Memories floated inside the energy like tiny sparks. Knox realized the living light reflected imagination itself. The energy pulsed in response to awareness. Patterns shifted where curiosity was strongest. The more he wondered, the brighter it became. Creative thoughts glowed like stars inside the light. Near him, the energy strengthened dramatically. The truth slowly became clear. Creativity fueled the planet's power. Where curiosity waned, energy weakened. Knox understood the danger of forgotten imagination. The light was remembering what people had lost. And it was fading. Knox warned the scientific council of the danger. They dismissed his warnings, calling imagination irrelevant. Systems tied to creativity failed first. Art labs went silent and still. Design engines froze, blank screens everywhere. Citizens felt confusion as familiar systems faltered. Entire districts grew dim and unresponsive. Energy waves collapsed unevenly across the city. Knox watched helplessly as the world dimmed. Until he decided to act alone. Beneath the planet's surface lay the Lumen Heart, source of all living light. Knox descended into vast underground tunnels, bathed in faint energy glow. The massive core hovered ahead, dimming but still alive. It responded to his presence, pulsing gently. Knox stood before it, small yet determined. He connected the spectral lens to the planet's core. Light erupted, filled with memories, imagination, and wonder. Across the surface, energy spread like a wave of life. The skies transformed into brilliant colors never seen before. Alien stabilized, glowing brighter than it had in centuries. Cities shone with renewed brilliance, powered by restored imagination. Children asked questions once more, sparking light in every street. Creativity returned, and the energy responded joyfully. The planet floated peacefully, alive and harmonious. And a new law was remembered. Energy survives only where imagination lives.